have a problem. After 2 years in this tank, the dominant Peru piraiba is causing trouble. He's trying to kill this Marmoratus. That's what it's done to its tail. And it looks like the submissive piraiba is joining in as well. And they also beat up the smaller Marmoratus over there. I don't know if you can see him on the wall with the white bite marks on its back. This is the troublemaker, the dominant piraiba. There's the smaller Marmoratus. This is the bigger Marmoratus. The tail is almost gone. This happened overnight. That's both piraibas. I'm gonna have to decide whether to take the piraiba out or take the badly damaged Marmoratus out for the healing. This is the submissive piraiba. Yeah, those bastards pretty much removed the tail fin overnight of that large Marmoratus, which is about 10 years old. There has been some damage also on the hybrid. It's the tiger shovelnose red-tail catfish hybrid. Its dorsal fin has been bit a few times, and there has been occasional damage on other Marmoratus, smaller ones. I never knew what it was. It started happening probably within last few months. The big bad is saying hi, but now I think I know. The piraiba is. These are predatory attacks, I'm pretty sure. The problem with the submissive piraiba, it doesn't eat enough because it's so skittish. Believe it or not, it will not eat what I offer, or not enough of it. But then fish like piraiba are able to turn on their tank mates for food. So that sounds strange, but that's the way it happens sometimes. And the dominant piraiba has always fed very well. I don't know what its problem is, but it seems like it decided it wants more. Because I don't think these are territorial attacks at all. Piraiba may dislike their own kind, but other catfish they don't really care about. Piraiba don't have much of a territory because they're free-swimming fish. They're not a bottom fish. They're a pursuit predator in open water. So they don't tend to establish territories. Man, I just found it out. I'm gonna have to rearrange something in the smaller tanks to probably take out the Marmoratus for now. But if there is any more damage occurring, then I'm gonna have to take out piraibas, or at least the dominant piraiba for sure. The submissive one, I doubt it. I think submissive one is just riled up or gets excited and joins the dominant piraiba in the chase. I don't have a free tank right now to put the Marmoratus in, the injured Marmoratus. I'm gonna have to reshuffle the fish to free one of the 240 gallons. But I'm just not sure if it's gonna be enough. The smaller marmoratos are much smarter, the younger, smaller ones, the one with the white marks on his back. They're much smarter and they avoid the attacks better. The big marmoratos, because he was so big, he was sure probably, I think it's a she was sure that she's invincible, or at least wasn't trying to avoid the attacks as well as the smaller ones. But I don't know who piraiba will go for next. I'll try to up the feeding to make sure they're fuller, especially the dominant one. But I don't know if it's going to be enough. This is a dominant piraiba going by. This fish looks similar, but this is Planet Catfish. He's pretty chill. Never bothers anybody. Used to bother others or fight a lot when he was younger. But now he's been mellowed. He's been mellow for the last several years. This is the submissive piraiba, the one that joins in when the dominant one starts attacking the marmoratos. You can tell who is the attacker. I mean, I didn't see the overnight attacks, but I have just seen the chasing by the bigger piraiba, or the dominant piraiba of the injured marmoratus, marbled Pim catfish. But you can tell who the offender is, because whenever the offender bumps into the victim tries to run away or turn away or do some defensive move. So it becomes obvious at that point. Yeah, that's always the danger. You have to be vigilant when you're combining fish in such unnatural setting, fish that shouldn't be combined ideally with each other. As I said, things have been fine with the dominant piraiba in this tank for a couple of years, no problem. And then it just like that started happening little by little. In the retrospect, that's what I think. Little by little, little bite here, little nick there, abrasion, which is never clear in a tank like this, who is doing this and why. And then overnight you have this blow up where the piraiba is trying to kill a tank mate. Again, this is predatory. I'm pretty sure piraiba almost never engage into any other sort of interaction with tank mates, unless it's another piraiba. got him out and into a 240-gallon tank for recovery. I think it's a she, just from the size. The females grow bigger. Hopefully she will recover fine in there. And we're gonna up the feeding of this tank to keep the piraiba fuller. And I'll report what happens from there. Just to show a little bit of more damage on the other side, the pectoral fin has been bitten, the pelvic fin has been bitten on the left hand side, and the left barbel is badly damaged. By the way, this catfish name is Decker. It was given to us by Sean Decker of Fort Myers, probably about, I want to say 4 or 5 years ago, when it was already about 2 feet.